All right, so just checking in real quick, making sure that the live stream is working. I believe it should be. Just checking. So as you're coming in, let me know where you're listening from. It's going to really help me out. Understanding what is where you're coming from. All right, so I just got to check over here real quick. All right, so it looks like we are up and running. So happy Friday morning to everyone. We're not going to spend too much time in the pleasantries because I'd much rather get into the content. So today we're talking about YouTube, and we're talking about how to actually make it work to generate buyer leads, how to get leads all together and get those consistently. Now, it's very important that we go into it from a open mind and also give you some disclaimers that YouTube is not the short-term instant hit, instant pop. I want you to be fully aware of that because regardless of what somebody tells you, YouTube is not going to be something that you're going to see instant results in a week or in a month. There are some individuals out there sharing that get on YouTube, it's going to absolutely be the game changer, it's going to work for you, and you're going to retire in a month. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. So give YouTube a little bit of time to work. Give YouTube a bit of, who do we got here? So good morning. Hey, good morning, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out. eMarket Ocean Make Money Online. Awesome. I'm going to have to check out your channel here in a bit. When it comes to YouTube, again, so what we're talking about is getting leads, getting real estate leads for real estate agents. So realtors, this is something that there is a formula behind generating leads, and we're going to break that down today. But I'm also going to give you one strategy that's going to actually get you those leads. Because if you do it, let's just say, not optimally, I was about to say if you do it wrong, but I don't want to go into right or wrong in that respect. But if you don't optimize what you're doing, you're going to find yourself making video after video after video after video and not getting views and not getting leads. And then you're going to get frustrated. 6 months into it, a year into it, 2 years into it. And if nobody's called you and you've made, let's just say hundreds of videos or tens of videos, that's going to get frustrating, and rightly so. That should frustrate you. And that's okay. So I want to get you into a position to where you're making the right videos. So videos that actually get views, videos that actually get attention, but most importantly, get people from the computer screen, from their mobile phone into your CRM. So that's the big distinction between those agents that actually pull leads from YouTube and those agents that don't succeed on YouTube. So that's a big difference. And I want to make sure that you as a real estate agent, you as a real estate professional, understand how that works together. And you're going to see some examples of that today. And something that came up, I sell life and health policies. Awesome. Awesome. I let go of my life insurance, my insurance thing, not my life insurance, but I got my license. When did I get that? It must have been 4 years ago. After I don't even know why I got it, but I had it for a while. But it since has elapsed. I passed the test and everything. So with I lost my train of thought. With YouTube. So just yesterday, just to give you a power of YouTube, just yesterday, I had an individual from Boston call about a video that I made that really wasn't very well produced. Actually, it wasn't good. It wasn't highly produced at all. I just got out of my car. I turned on my cell phone. That sounds weird to say, but I started recording on my cell phone and then just did a walkthrough. Did a walkthrough on a new home in a new development. And that's all I did. I recorded it, just said, hey, it was listening back to it. Surprised people watched it, but it has like 40,000 views right now. So I just went through the house, very similar to what I would do with any buyers that are coming with me and sharing some information. So that's all I did. It was about 3 minutes in length, and it it went on to do pretty well. But here's the thing: that video I made 3 years ago. And I had somebody just yesterday from Boston looking to purchase in Dallas-Fort Worth. They're actually buying 2 homes, one for their parents and then one for themselves. So their parents, their budget is about right around 300,000. And then for themselves, their primary residence, they're looking at 750. So there you go, $1 million worth of sales volume. So from a video that took less than 10 minutes to make. So I'll be honest, I did reshoot it twice because I just didn't like it. But at the end of the day, just had the bravery and I uploaded. Now, why do I say that? Because I want to, I want to share with you that this is real. That's a video that I hadn't touched since 3 years ago. Also, that channel alone, I haven't really done anything with it. It's not my primary channel. It's not this channel. It is another one that I ended up renaming. It used to be Jaime Resendiz Realtor. Now it's called, oops. Now it's called, give me 2 seconds. That's how little I think about it right now. It is called, just so you see it. I'll show you the video. Actually, that's a better thing to do, right? Here we go. Here we go. All right, so I lied to you. It was 5 minutes. 5 minutes, right on the nose. 5 minutes. So let me share my screen real quick. It was this video. All right, so what you're seeing right now is the video. I can play it because I didn't put audio behind it and it won't do anything. But just to give you 2 seconds of it. It's a new build community.
Time to check out what two right over here.
So you can see it's actually not even good. Just going through it.
This is your
All that fun stuff. So this is one of those videos that took off. So 40,000 views. That actually has more views than my actual most watched video on this channel. So there you go. So I call it now the Dallas-Fort Worth real estate. And that one, I mean, this is something I haven't really done anything with in quite a while. This is actually one of this is actually managed by my VAs now. They're the ones that make the content. I don't make content for that channel anymore. But anyway, so what I'm illustrating to you is that YouTube is real, illustrating to you that the opportunity is real, but there's a big difference between getting all these views and not getting any leads. And one of those things, I'll go back to myself, one of those things is, well, before I get into the actual strategy there, I want to share with you, the types of videos to make that will consistently get you some views. I'll share my screen one more time. So here, this is, I kind of had to block out the rest of them because this is actually on a big project that we have going on from my EXP side, but also from my company side with Describe. So we have a big thing coming up very, very soon. And this is actually going to be a part of it. So you kind of you're seeing my cliff notes on our Jumpstart program. But I wanted to give you some value on this Friday. I want to give you some value right now on the videos that you can make right now to start getting views, start getting engagement, and start getting leads at the end of the day. So these types of videos, so making a moving to Dallas, best neighborhoods in Dallas, pros and cons of Dallas, cost of living in Dallas. These types of videos are going to get you views. Now this particular spreadsheet, again, the reason you're seeing that hidden is because just want to share those particular ones with you. I have about 40 more, and our goal is to get to 100, where I'm just so excited about that one. So I need to stop talking about the actual project and I need to talk about this. So the types of videos that I encourage you to make are these right here on the screen. And in priority, you see these are the top 4. So whether you're doing consulting with me, whether you're part of my EXP team, I show you how to make these videos. I, in some cases, actually make those videos for you when it comes to the VAs. So when you join EXP, of course, I'm incentivized that you win. So that's something that I offer in form of my partnership. So if you have any questions, there's a link down below, so I'll let you check that out. But here, what we're talking about is the types of videos that actually get views, types of videos that actually get leads. So it's very important for you to understand that, because if you go off on passion projects and start making videos that nobody cares about and nobody's going to watch, then you're going to get frustrated. You're going to get frustrated because, oh man, Jaime's been saying get on video for years now. And I've been doing that for years and years, but no one's ever called me. No one's ever given me their email, their name, their phone number, their budget, their everything else. So that can get frustrating, and I fully acknowledge that I can fully admit that. But here's the thing. it comes down to the types of videos that you make. You just saw the ones that you need to record right now. If you don't have any of these on your channel, then you have a homework assignment for this weekend, because these videos are going to move the needle. And we can get into more strategies on how to name those and everything else in a future one. But what I wanted to illustrate with you today is, one, the power of YouTube, but also the videos that you need to be making, along with, like I mentioned at the beginning, how to pull views into your actual CRM. So how to pull people from the mobile screen into your CRM. And I'm going to show you exactly a strategy that the moment I made this one switch in not only my channel, but with the hundreds of channels that I work with at this point, as soon as I made this switch, the change was drastic. The change was absolutely drastic, because a lot of the folks that I work with, a lot of the agents that I work with, either through the consulting side or through the EXP side or through the services side, there's different aspects to my business. The agents that I work with, the moment that we made this one subtle change, we didn't really even look at before we even looked at the content, we made one subtle change and people started calling, people started reaching out. And one of those changes was making that change was making an offer that the viewers actually wanted. Making an offer that viewers actually wanted. Now, that offer is going to manifest in several different ways, but another way of saying it is creating a lead magnet that people are going to give you their contact information in exchange for that offer that you made them. So one of the very popular ones right now has been offering a calculator to share, give people a hint, or I guess a more struggling with words this morning, give people an understanding of how much they can afford. So how much a home affordability calculator is basically what I'm saying. So that has been very, 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 very good to put out there, and it's something that will get people night and day. This is how you start getting daily YouTube leads for your real estate business. So the more videos that you make, the right type of videos that you make, and put them in front of the right people, you're just driving more and more traffic. Your offer's going to always be there. So people are going to just start submitting their information left and right, and you're going to start getting business. Now, when it comes to another offer, so that one, the home affordability calculator, that one's performing well. The checklist, so the moving checklist, is also performing incredibly well right now. And the one that I wanted to illustrate with you today on screen so you see it is the preferred home list. So the preferred home, I feel like I said home list. So the preferred home list, I need to articulate better. The preferred home list, that is a list that you curate. That is a list that you filter out and create on your MLS or on your CRM, wherever you can actually access the MLS information and create a saved link or a safe search that people can give you their contact information in exchange for. So another way that you've probably heard of it being said is a list of homes under $400,000. Well, that is that used to work really, really well, the list of homes, and that's if you phrase it right, it's still going to be effective. But that's why we go with the verbiage preferred home list, and then you can put under 400 if you would like. So the preferred home list seems to be the ticket right now, as opposed to saying homes under 400,000. It's a subtle thing, but it is working. So what I'm suggesting here is, whenever you're making your videos, and now that you have this information, feel free to offer that type of offer to your audience. So whenever you're either in the video or touring, call people's attention down there. Call people's attention to the description, to the comments section, that, hey, make sure to check out my preferred home list. It's linked down below, and then go on. You know, you don't have to dwell in it. You don't have to make a sales pitch out of it. It's just, oh, by the way, we're going to go to this next room in our tour, but just go ahead and check X, Y, and Z. So it's so nonchalant that nobody's going to see you as that greedy realtor, that greedy real estate agent. They just want my money. But anyway, so I'll show you how to do that in one platform, and this is not the end all be all. So because you're going to see this platform, it doesn't mean this is the only platform that does this. This is the only platform that that I need to be successful. Don't look at it that way. This is just a tool. What's important for you to know is the strategy. If you can deploy the strategy any other way, great. But I'm just showing you a very simplistic way to do that because some of you already have this in your arsenal right now. So sharing my screen one more time. KV Core actually does this for you. So many of you have KV Core at the moment and you're like, fantastic. And I'm not suggesting go out there and get KV Core. I understand that it's expensive. I'm just, again, remember, this is more for the tool. I don't necessarily care whether you go with KV Core or not. You can probably do this, not probably, you can do this in some other CRMs out there, some other ways to do the exact same thing that I'm sharing with you. I just want you to get the strategy here. So what you're doing here is you're creating an IDX squeeze page. You're going to the multi-property, and now you're going to highlight the area that you covered in your video. So in our example, let's just say I was talking about Arlington, Texas, not Virginia. Just say that's the area that I was talking about. Okay? And now, because I know KV Core the way that I do, here's why I'm going to do this. I'm going to put $100,000 as the minimum. You may be thinking, well, Jaime, why are you doing that? That goes right against what you just said. You are a greedy realtor. Why aren't you going to show people the homes that are $50,000? Well, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to filter out the lots, the lands, the parcels out of this search. I just want to show homes. So that's why. And stop judging me. Anyway, so when we go to the max price, this is where we get to the homes under, if you wanted to do the preferred homes list under 400,000, there it is. So the preferred homes under 400,000. So that's what I'm doing. What I'm creating here is it's going to tap into the MLS. It's a safe search. You do this every day. What I'm creating here is that little range right there, but more importantly is homes under 400,000. And what I'm going to do that's very important is I'm going to ask for that register immediately. Whenever somebody views, so property views allowed before registration, I want it immediate. As soon as somebody clicks on my link, preferred homes list under 400, whether it's in my description or in my comment section, or even in your channel banner, your channel intro, you can see how to do that in other of my videos. But now what you're going to do is you're going to generate the link, and this link right here, if I open up a incognito, I don't know if I'm signed in over here, but if I'm signed in, it's not going to show up. And if I'm delayed, I'll refresh real quick. My internet's acting up. But what should show up here, let's see. Great time to lag on me. Not sure why that's not going. We'll come back to it. So what you should have seen was that safe search. That is something that you're going to be able to make available to somebody whenever they click on it, and they're going to be able to give you their name, their email, their contact information. So that way you start collecting the leads. And the beauty of that is that the leads go automatically into your CRM. They go automatically into your CRM, and you can route them however you want. You can put hashtags. I'm going way too technical into the KV Core aspect. So what's more important is that you understand the concept again. However you want to do it to get that strategy enacted in your business, that's fine. You can ask people to email you. That's also fine. But I'd prefer that you have a hot link there that doesn't require your intervention. So that somebody can just click on that link whenever they want and have access to this preferred home list. So regardless if you do it this way through KV Core or have a landing page generator that you link up to Zapier, through Zapier to do whatever it is that you want, but most importantly, delivering the link, that's perfect. That's great. So just a quick recap, we've been talking about getting videos created that actually get views, but also getting people to take action. That's the important part. If you like making YouTube videos, great. That's awesome. But even in your hobby, if you continue doing this, doing it and not seeing results from getting leads, getting sales, getting business, then it can become very frustrating. So I want to prevent that, or help you get to a result a lot quicker, because you could be into this YouTube journey for years and not have anybody call you. That is possible. But if you are out there making the right types of videos and making the right types of offers, there's a low chance of that. You just need to be consistent. So I wanted to share with you this actual strategy that is pulling in leads passively. These are, once we make those videos and they're up, whether it's 3 years ago, like the video that I just shared with you, or they could, any video can pop off. You never know which one it's going to be. You just have to keep after it. But this is how you're going to start getting YouTube leads consistently daily. If you have enough videos out there and are getting some views in, as long as you're staying consistent with your upload and are making offers along the way, you're going to be surprised the amount of people that reach out to you. But that being said, I hope every one of you has a fantastic weekend. This is my passion. YouTube has really taken over my schedule, but at the end of the day, I really like it. So it's something that I want you to have access to, this information for free in our live streams. And our next one is going to be on Monday, most likely, and you'll see that in the event card.